Hi, I'm Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and I have some bad news. The king of the alien kingdom just passed away from rare bullet and brain disease. So everyone will have to put up with his assistant because of some very horrible people.
Hello, I am Charlie, the new voice of the show. Now let's get started. We start with Majapahit. Following the Bangkok crisis and growing internal issues, we will first grant further autonomy to each region of our nation so the people do not feel controlled by the union government. We will be ensuring that while our people are united, their cultures are not being erased. We will promote diversity between people, but still letting everyone know that regardless of differences, we are all one people united under the nation and its principles of freedom and democracy. We will increase national stockpiles of gold and silver and invest in programs to support small local businesses to further prop up the economy. We will put more funding into researching technologies and a little bit into the military to crack down on any corrupt government officials or any plotting war crimes. That mistake won't be repeated. We are deeply sorry. Okay, we understand. And I think I speak for everyone when I say that I hope that everything goes well for you in the future. Now on to New Finland. 1. Finland will make forts on its border with Russia. 2. It will try to unite with Estonia. 3. It will make a company that makes war stuff. I don't see anything wrong with this, and they do end up uniting with Estonia. We go to the Grand Duke of Samal. For my economic action, I'll create royal corporations for water, food, and real estate in the Grand Duchy of Samal. For my diplomatic action, I'll send my firstborn son, my heir, to the Empire of Mexico to study. I'll also be strengthening my relationships with the PAA members. This will mostly be me inviting them to hunt the animal in the forest as game to bond. Military. For my military action, I'll be waging war against Kenya. With Emperor Bruce's permission, I had the 75,000 soldiers lead the assault by invading the county of Mandera. I'll also be giving 50,000 soldiers of my own troops to the Mexican Imperial Army for more manpower. He'll also begin conscriptions in Eritrea. This should all go well for him now on to Mexico. My plans for the episode 11. Diplomatic action. After seeing what happened to my allies, I began to become more transparent with my people of Imperial Mexico. I also held a press conference to address the sanctions I'll impose onto the alien Imperium. I also sent 10 emissaries to Guatemala to give them an ultimatum. Either become a satellite state of their own will under the Mexican Empire, or be annexed through war. I did this as it's been 3 to 4 years since I've showed my interests in uniting both countries, but I now feel lied to and disrespected by the long wait for their response. MUD. Economic action. I'll then spend another 220 billion CNW to buy more gold and oil from China and the Middle East. I'll also spend another 5 billion CM to purchase sand from China. I'll then distance the Mexican pesos from the CNW as the reason is the civil wars of fellow NWO members. This would thus reverse the dual currency system and emplace a government-issued currency named Imperial Peso, and it'll be the legal tender of the Mexican Empire. 1 Imperial Peso equals 2.1 euros. Madrid's military action. Since taking the alien technologies, I've been reverse engineering the alien technologies to further strengthen Mexico. I'll be continue my mass conscriptions in the Central America and Africa. After annexing southern Madagascar, I then moved the my 100,000, 110,000 soldiers from Madagascar to join the rest of my army to fight in Africa. And they also did sanctions which killed the alien kingdom, but do not blame them for the death of the leader, because it wasn't Mexico that did it. Anyways, this will all go good for Mexico. Now on to Germany. Diplomatic. Send alliance to the Netherlands and Denmark. Economic. Develop new farming equipment to make farming easier. Military. Set up a new military program called the Cyber Defense Organization of the Republic of Germany and Berlin. The purpose of it is to protect Germany from cyber attacks from other nations. Germany. This will all go well, and I hope you can recover in the future. Not to worry, Egypt is here. Economic action. An Egyptian police force will be formed as many sites in what used to be Libya. All police will be monitored to try to stop any of them from unjustly treating Libya citizens. This police force will also help rebuild cities in Libya and shut down any protests or mobs formed by Libya citizens. EPF will also expand into what used to be Libya and help the people in poverty, and set up new military bases in Libya. Military action. The temporary military guards in Libya will go back home and rest. Egypt will spend money to replenish jets and bombs lost in the war against Libya. Diplomatic action. Egypt will change its flag to be a mix of Egypt and Libya's flag, which will be the flag under this submission. Hold on, I have just got some news. Oh my, it seems like WW3 is about to break out. All of the non-affected countries have jointly declared war on the player countries. We will see how this plays out on the last episode of Viewer Battles.